This is my little journey to Sequoia National Park to escape my own stressful life in the city. As Poland describes depression and addiction, it consumes the lives of people all over the world. It is this sense of disconnect from reality, ourselves, and people that causes this lack of motivated energy and peace. During this mindset, people are extremely hyper conscious of themselves, causing overthinking that leads to anxiety, stress, and depression. This negative talk towards oneself is what happens with most people and is called the superego. It can consume our energy. Poland has this theory that psychedelics are a gateway for people to begin their journey to happiness and peace. These drugs allow for the inner voice to be silenced for a moment, giving people a glimpse of life with less anxiety and stress. It can become a pathway for the desire to find this peace through hard mental work. For me, this trip was in a way my own psychedelic. As a college student, anxiety and stress is endless. From sunup to sundown, an assignment, a project, an exam are due frequently. It is never ending, but taking this trip to Sequoia has opened my eyes to the peace and happiness that exist. That there are actions I can take to relieve stress simply by going outside and enjoying the beauty that surrounds us. I found this beauty in Sequoia, so I know I can find it simply at home, just going outside. Cheryl from the movie Wild experienced extreme experiential nihilism once her mom passed away. She consumed her time with alcohol and drugs, used and even resorted to physical pleasure to keep her mind off the feelings. It wasn't until she was gravitated towards the book Pacific Crest Trails, which she decided to take a hike to Lake Edison, where her true healing began. Escaping these anxieties and stressors and pain that Cheryl felt allowed her to process her feelings and thoughts peacefully. She found peace and happiness being alone, but taking the time to focus on healing herself. Going to Sequoia was such a relaxing and calming trip for me. The ride there, looking out the window, watching as the city and stress of life disappeared the farther I traveled, it was a beautiful and therapeutic journey. There was a complete disconnect from life, especially since there was no reception. I received no calls or notifications, no reminders to the tasks needed to complete at home. All there was this existence of a beautiful nature that needed to be explored. My thoughts were calm, but my heart was happy. When it comes to religion is to reconnect. It is a feeling and task to relink and get closer to the divine. This is achieved by practices and beliefs, but also by surrounding oneself to nature and to the beauty that God has created to get closer to Him. This is the path of beauty, which says God is simple and thoroughly beautiful, that consuming yourself with this nature is a way to experience life's purpose. As I walked the trails, looking around, all I could think was how amazing the world was, how intricate the plants and creatures within the world were, how grateful I am to be able to see the beautiful sights that only are an hour and a half away from my own house. This trip has shown me that I need to appreciate more of the beauty in life, that each day has a purpose and that a moment of peace can be found simply by stepping outside. I will never forget this trip to Sequoia National Park and will return again since I invested in a season pass to this beautiful national park.